people are not able to understand your problem. That is the biggest problem, perhaps. How are you, Meenakshi? Fine.
Good, sir.
Okay, so to you're smiling, that means you are very happy today. So let us begin talking. We are just talking. When it is Meenakshi's session, I'm just talking. It is nothing like, you know, learning is there, but it's talking, chit chatting. What do you have to say? Your thoughts?
Nothing. I have had a bad day, actually, again.
Okay, so what happened? Tell me. Would you like to share?
No, I can't share that.
Okay, but these 25 minutes are going to be good, right?
Yeah, obviously, we will discuss this topic unconventional skills and professions.
Unconventional skills and profession. You want to discuss that?
Obviously.
Okay,
I want
because
to
here,
speak in English. The last session, I was not able to speak anything because I was in a bad mood.
but last session you did very good. You spoke very
Not with
nicely.
you, not with you, the other
Oh,
tutor. The
okay,
other
okay,
session I had before this one.
okay, okay, fine. But here now the topic, um, which I have is different traditions and culture.
Oh, so sorry. It's some. Yeah, you are right. It's tradition and culture.
Okay, great. So now we'll talk about traditions and culture. All right, Meenakshi, ready? Five,
Yeah.
4, 3,
3, 2, 1,
2,
go.
and 1. Now you are in the present tense. Okay, no past tense and no future tense. Okay. So now tell me, what are some things that define a culture?
I have written those things basically
Okay.
because when you ask me on the spot, now I generally don't recall any one of them. Clothes,
Yes.
folk, folk song,
Yes.
language,
Yes.
and beliefs,
I'm sorry. Beliefs. Yeah,
belief,
beliefs.
yeah,
Yes.
and whatever practices or things we do,
Yeah, very true. Correct. Our
right?
spirit, our spirituality also defines our culture. Our clothes,
that
or we
that
can
comes
say,
under our practices,
okay,
whatever
okay,
we do
fine.
to
Okay,
follow something. Yeah.
okay, as you say. Okay, fine. What can I say now? Whatever makes Meenakshi happy, I'll agree to that, right?
You should be.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
all right. Okay, Meenakshi, next question. What do you think is interesting about your culture?
There are many things actually. Okay. First, our language is sweet.
Yes,
When we
definitely.
talk in Pahadi language, in our language, we find that language very soothing, pleasant. Like you feel
Pleasant.
good
Mhm.
when you hear those sounds.
So you belong to Himachal?
No, I'm Pahadi. Basically, Almora, Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, very
Okay,
nice.
yeah, interesting. Our attire,
Attire, okay.
that is quite different. What else? Okay, these 2 points basically I
2
thought about.
points. Interesting about your culture and folk dances, your folk song. I'm forgetting. Um,
I don't find them interesting. That is why
is it,
I haven't written
okay,
these points.
okay, fine.
I do not even understand the meaning of those songs, folk songs. When I was doing my teaching course, and where there we were given some task, like we had to write a folk song.
Okay.
So then I actually memorized it, like and asked my dad to please explain the meaning of this because when someone makes me understand the thing, then only as a learner I basically can connect those things and will be able to learn.
Okay. All right.
Then only.
Okay. Then there is a nice dance, folk dance in the Uttarakhand tradition, which is known
Yeah,
as Nati. Nati.
I'm not aware of it.
You're not aware? I think, okay, or
Because
maybe it is not in Uttarakhand, it is in Himachal, perhaps. I'm not very sure.
because there is nothing particular dance form in our culture, I believe.
Okay. Do you know much about your own culture? Do you know
Yeah,
much?
many things.
Many things.
Not
Okay.
particularly, but yeah, I can give you an overview.
Okay, so please give me an overview. Very nice. So I need
And
not ask you another question. I'm just going to listen and you're going to speak. Because
so what do you
overview,
want to know?
overview में
Like,
सारा 25 मिनट चला जाएगा, ये मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा है.
no, I don't have that much in my mind. So could you please point out any one thing like which we can talk about in culture?
You can talk about your beliefs. Uttarakhand, since you are from Uttarakhand, which part? Almora. So maybe some beliefs which you have as a Pahadi.
Okay. We do have deity and different deity and god for different family in
Different
different
deities.
family.
Different deities. Deities.
It's
Deities.
deity. It's
No, it's not.
deity.
No, it's not deities. It's deities. Deities.
Deity is plural form. I'm saying deity.
No, if you want to say plural, then
Okay. We
Deities.
have different deities. No, it's deities.
Deities. Deities. We have
And
different
if
deities.
I have to say in a singular form, then
Deity.
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 Deity. But
Yeah.
I heard deity. That is why I
No,
cross checked it. Okay.
as far as my knowledge goes, it is DT and
I'll
DTs.
confirm this. Don't worry.
Okay,
I'm a
fine.
good student.
All right. Okay.
Okay. So
So
there's basically
every
different.
family,
Yeah,
every
in
family
every
has
family.
got a.
We do have a common god as well
Okay.
and deity, but apart from that, we still pray different deity. I think.
Okay, that is one thing. Any other
We
interesting thing
have
about?
we make temple for that deity,
Okay. All right.
and whenever our prayers are actually listened, then we offer bakra goat.
Oh. Okay. So that
What
is
else?
something. Something very
That
unusual.
happens when your wish is fulfilled or something like that. I don't have exactly a full idea about it, but that happens. We offer a goat to them or something like similar to that thing.
Okay.
I don't know much in detail.
Okay,
That is
fine.
why I
No
told you
problem.
I will give you an overview or what else is left. That's it.
Okay, fine. Now, next question. When people from other countries think about your culture, what do they usually think of?
How innocent are they?
How innocent are they?
They are
Innocent.
very hospitable and polite, and
Mhm.
we are rooted in we are rooted to our culture.
We are rooted in our culture.
Sorry, we are rooted in our culture. Yeah, I corrected just then earlier as well. We are rooted in our culture.
Okay. So, yes, very true. But what other impressions do they get? Do they gather when they think about your culture?
So I can't say anything because I haven't met anyone or I haven't have this experience so far. So
Okay.
I remember I had met Korean or something Japanese, I don't know. He was my friend's friend, but that was for a few moments, so I didn't interact much with him. So it wasn't a good experience, I would say. Like it wasn't that kind of experience which I would like to share with you, or I can say anything about that experience.
Okay.
There was nothing actually. I
Okay.
felt nothing. So
Okay. So, next question is, what has surprised you the most when you've interacted with people from other countries?
see, I told you I haven't interacted with many people, or I would say with nobody, with no one.
Okay.
So
So there is no question of surprise since you're not interacted much with other
yeah,
people from other
so I
countries. There
can't
is
say
no question
anything.
of any surprise or any impression which you carry.
Yeah.
Have you looked at internet pages?
Now,
Mhm.
sorry.
I was going to ask you another question, but please speak. What you want to say
No, I
something?
thought we are done with session notes, so we can proceed with organic conversation. That was
Okay.
your word now. When we are done
Organic.
with session notes and all
Yes.
that, and we
Co-
don't have many questions left, so we can proceed with this thing.
Okay. Organic is the conversation which develops on
Yeah,
its own.
you have explained me this thing many times. I know the meaning of
Okay.
organic, but it
All right.
takes me some time to recall the words.
Okay. That means you want to say something. You got many things to say now. Okay.
No,
Say.
no, no. I thought we are done with question. That is why.
Okay. Fine.
If
So
you
we.
have, you can ask me.
Okay. Fine. So the next question. The next question is: have you looked at internet pages from a different
Huh.
culture?
Sorry, with internet. Yeah, I have uploaded many videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Have you seen? Please,
But how can I see those videos? I don't
just
know.
just type Clapingo English conversation Rajesh Shah.
Clapping English conversation, Rajesh Shah. That's all. Okay, you
Huh.
okay, okay, fine. So, what kind of videos you uploaded?
This kind of video.
Okay,
Session.
these videos you uploaded on the internet.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'll just watch them. Sure.
I was
Fine.
just telling you.
Now, the
Okay.
next question is: have you looked at internet pages from a different culture?
Sorry.
Have you looked at internet pages from a different culture? Like there is so much of information available on the internet about various cultures.
Hmm.
So have you seen some pages of other
Yeah,
cultures?
I might have actually, but I don't remember them. Earlier when I was doing my teaching course, we were supposed to do this thing, I think. So I don't remember it now.
Okay, so the next question, follow-up question is: if you have seen some internet pages from other cultures, how are they different from your culture? But
Oh, they
you,
are pretty different. If we talk about culture, we can take any other country's example, right?
yeah,
Like
Western
I
culture.
noticed China attire was completely different from our culture. If we talk about me, Korean and China are quite similar. That's what I have noticed about them. Their appearance and their look, they look similar, like from the same country. We cannot identify who belongs to which country. Like if I find a Korean on my way, I would say, oh, he's Japanese. Oh, sorry, he's Chinese. So
Right,
we get
correct. Yeah,
confused, right?
they all look similar. Yes, yes.
Yeah. And what else is left? Ah, done. That is
Oh,
why I write points on my in my diary. Sorry.
okay, fine. Now, do you do meditation on a regular basis? You're not able
I'm,
to?
I actually am suffering from depression for so many days. There's
Yes, I can
something
understand. I can
actually in
understand.
my
I,
life.
I can understand. But if you do try to do this meditation, it will really help you. Breathing meditation.
I
Breathing
do.
in, breathing out, right? And observing your breath for 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. If you do this, it will be really
Telling
helpful.
me in the last session you were saying something about my hearing issue. Yeah, I'll give you the solution in the next class. That's something you were saying.
Hearing issue. No, about listening skills, I suppose. Listening skills as
No,
far as.
I told you this thing, na, like I have high frequency loss and I'm not able to overcome that thing. Whenever I try to give my best, somewhere it hinders my process. And suppose if I want to give my best, but that because of hearing issue, somewhere I find it difficult to do that thing, like to convey my message or like suppose if I'm sitting in a meeting, right? And
Okay.
if I want to answer those questions, but at the same time I'm unable to understand what the other person is saying.
Right. Correct.
It somewhere affects me
Right.
and demotivates me.
Okay.
And then eventually what happens, I end up saying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
and I become
Okay.
depressed.
Right.
Like go to
But
depression.
Meenakshi, may I ask you a question? See, when I'm talking right now, you are able to hear everything.
Because it's one-to-one conversation. I'm talking about when we are sitting among people, when I'm
Uh-huh.
sitting in a meeting. That
Uh-huh. Okay.
happens basically then. That is why I don't teach in any school. I told you in the
Okay.
beginning of the session
Mm-hmm.
when I started having classes on Clapingo. At that time, I told you this thing. I remember, like because of some medical reason, I'm not working anywhere in any
Mm-hmm.
school.
Right. But can I suggest you
It's
something?
difficult to communicate with people if there is some noise or issue.
Right. But why don't you use hearing aid? Hearing aid is, you can use hearing aid. Are you ashamed of using hearing aid?
No, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not able to accept this. I
Okay,
haven't
now,
accepted this thing.
okay, now that is where
And
the
I don't
problem.
want to accept it.
Now, Meenakshi, that is where the problem is. A practical person, a positive person. Suppose, say, for example, let me take my example. My example. Suppose if one of my hand or leg is broken.
See, I want to tell you the reason behind it.
Okay.
The one thing is I don't want to accept this thing that I am suffering from this. And the
Okay.
other thing is it's
Mhm,
somewhere
mhm.
hearing aid somewhere deteriorates your ear performance. For the short time, it will help you to hear the things in a
Okay.
better way. But when you
Okay.
take it out, then your
Uh-huh.
ears become some kind numb, and you actually, what should I say? Your ears basically do not perform in the same way.
Right. But is this scientifically proven?
Yeah, I have seen this thing myself in many people.
So now,
That
the
is
thing.
why.
Okay.
This is
So
the reason.
okay, I can understand your problem. I can understand. Yes, said it is
I
not that
had
you are.
this discussion. I had this discussion with some other tutor, and she told me because of some slightest problem in your ear, you can't take a step back, and uh, just a second. You cannot sit at home just because of this reason. See, everyone tries to motivate me,
Mhm.
but I don't know what happened with me.
See, the problem is what people are not able to understand your problem. That is the biggest problem, perhaps. देखिए मैं आपको एक बात बोलता हूँ. See, listen. In this world, everyone has got a solution for his or her own problem. सबके पास solution होता है, and everyone knows that I have some problem. But you are very happy when someone understands your problem, and he or she does
Gives
not
you the
sympathize.
solution.
Huh? Yeah, gives a
That person
solution.
gives you the solution. Yeah,
Correct. But
I need
the
someone.
person, I understand, but that person is empathetic with you, not sympathetic. Empathy रखता है आपसे कि मैं आपकी प्रॉब्लम समझ रहा हूं और मैं ये भी समझ रहा हूं कि कितना बड़ा दुख है ये. इट्स अ बिग, बहुत ज्यादा. आप जिंदगी के उस दौर से गुजर रहे हैं. यू आर पासिंग थ्रू दैट फेज इन योर लाइफ वेयर nobody is able to understand you. You are living in your own world, and you don't have a shoulder to cry on,
I don't.
right?
We said
So
the same thing again. Same word.
yes, so I can understand that if you get a shoulder on whose if you get a person on whose shoulder you can keep your head and cry, 90% of your depression goes away because that person
That person is
understands.
already gone now.
Okay, that is what, the person who's gone,
It's
he's
gone.
already gone, he's already gone, but
He
we are
can't come
always,
back.
he cannot come back. So we're always looking for some person on whose shoulder we can rest our head and cry. Correct. ऐसा है. और
I
दूसरा,
do that.
the person who understands our problem, you find that person, you like that person very much. ऐसा भी होता है. You like that person very
But
much.
there is an age, I believe.
This is the age.
No, there is an age for it. I'm saying that. I don't interact with people anymore.
I understand there is no age for liking someone.
See, I like everyone in this world. Liking is different.
So there is no age for liking someone, but I am not talking about that type of liking. I'm talking about the fact that when you have a shoulder to cry on, you feel very
How do
good.
I find that person? How do I find that person? Tell me.
Whoever you're talking to,
I'm blunt.
yeah,
Nobody likes me.
no, it's not that nobody likes you. Uh,
Yeah, it's the case actually.
No, sometimes you may feel
I'm
so
loud,
that you are you are what?
a loud person. I
Loud
generally,
person. Yes,
yes,
correct. Agree. You are a loud person. But for me, you are loud, but you are a good person.
that I know that I'm a good person, but the other person doesn't know this thing now.
They don't have understanding.
And I
उनको
don't
लोगों की
like to clarify myself.
correct. I understand. I understand. You don't want to give explanations to people.
No.
Correct, and that is a good thing. You got some
I
self-respect.
have done this thing because of this reason. I shouldn't have gone there because of this reason. No, no. I hate explaining this thing.
Right. I can understand. I can understand that. Uh, so you want people to accept you the way you are,
They I
and to respect you basically, and that everyone
yeah.
does, and that
Respect
every
matters to me a lot.
yeah, respect in the sense they should respect you for the person you are. आप जो इंसान है उसके लिए उनको रिस्पेक्ट होना चाहिए. आप
And nobody
expect,
does that. Everyone wants me to change. And I can't do that.
there is no need to change.
Yeah,
There
that's
is
what I told them.
there is no need to change. You have to just be yourself. But the only thing is that you have to love yourself. You don't change for others. They are no one in your life.
But I don't love myself since childhood. I try to.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
like myself.
Now, if you are
I don't like myself because I get impatient very easily. I get irritated by small things.
Mhm.
I don't behave like a girl.
You behave like a small child, right?
I behave like a pata nahi, I don't know.
So this is all the result of overthinking. See, Minakshi, have trust in someone, one person, and do as he or she says. I'm telling you, आप meditation कीजिए. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the evening, or half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening. Do you have to go out at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, and you come back at 9 o'clock at night, and you have to earn a living for yourself? God has given you everything, right? You don't have to go out forcibly. You don't have to go out. ऐसे बहुत से ladies है. There are so many ladies in Delhi also, in NCR also, in Gurugram also, in Mumbai also, Delhi also, Kolkata also. They leave their homes at 8 o'clock in the morning. They come at 9 o'clock night, and they have to tolerate their husbands. They have to tolerate their mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, everyone. You don't have that problem, right? You are having such, all these facilities are there with you. So then why don't you
Sometimes
utilize
it's
this
good to
time?
have some problems in your life.
That is good. That is nice. That is
That
good.
brings the best out of you.
Very true. Very true. I agree. But then the person who has got problems, if he is a positive person, what does he do? He tries to solve the problem. He doesn't cry with the problem. Crying with the problem is there, and the person is crying.
See, no, I do not try. I try to solve the problem.
Mhm.
But this problem is like always with me, 24 into 7.
Right, correct. Yes, I can understand that. But as I said, that
I can't ignore it.
you cannot ignore it.
The
I can
situation.
under.
Yeah.
Mhm. But if you do, no, what I have to say for your good is only one thing. If you do meditation, you have to follow. You follow someone. You can take this as an order. Someone has ordered me, right? Some military general has ordered me.
You know what? I want to go out. I want to interact with people. I want to crack jokes, make fun of other people.
Right. Okay. So do that. But you can also do a little bit of meditation, so that life becomes very nice.
I'll try.
You'll have to
Yes.
try. And now I'm going to be a very strict teacher from this moment, okay? And all the lectures, all the following sessions, I'm going to be very strict. I'm going to ask you Did you meditate today? No. No, then no. Goodbye. No. Sorry, sorry. No. All right.
Yeah, okay.
So tomorrow, I think whenever we have session, I think tomorrow might we might be having. So I'm going to ask you tomorrow. So you got two
Day
different
after
meditate.
tomorrow, I think. Today is 8 now, day after tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you. You'll have 5 sessions of meditation tonight, tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, and day after tomorrow morning. 4 sessions you'll have. So you'll have to meditate. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to be very strict, very, very strict. I'm going to give you 0 marks in every session now.
No, please don't forget to write the feedback.
No, I'm going to give 0 marks. I'll write the feedback, but my marks, which I tell you, they are zero. If you don't meditate, they will be zero. Okay.
Do you even give marks? I don't
I
think
will
so.
give, I will invent my own system now. Rajesh
How
Shah, Rajesh Shah system, giving marks. And it is only meant for Meenakshi. If she doesn't meditate, she'll get 0 marks.
okay.
Okay, now what is that YouTube channel name which you suggested?
No, you just write Clapingo English conversation, Rajesh Shah. Just write this. You will find the videos.
Okay, all right. Okay, then we'll have to say goodbye to each other. Thank you very much, Meenakshi. Meditate, otherwise, you'll get 0 marks.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Goodbye.